Hi. Hello. The game is starting. In fact, I can't hear it because I'm not wearing... Oh, here we go. I am wearing my headphones now. Ooh. Okay. We are like 2/5 through. I think. Pretty much, at least. We used 190 hints, but I think I'm just not gonna care about that. The game is pretty good on its own, to the point where I don't really care about the rating or something. Where's my mouse? So, here we go. Doctor, you don't give up easily. Your patients like you. That's weird. That is indeed weird. I didn't think.
Day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
No.
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
I like this little recap. That's like it's. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's giving you. There was something weird there that stood out to me. I mean, we've been told that last time, but Dr. Dekker called and asked for Nathan. Oh, Jesus, dude, she's like, she's showing off all the goods now. He asked for Nathan. Nathan, the one that's looping, right? What if Dekker asked for Nathan because he was trying to acquire knowledge of the day happening previously? Or maybe he was trying to get Nathan to loop because Dekker believed in the fact that Nathan is actually looping. So he was like trying to time travel by proxy. Where are the Let's Talks? I think I'm just gonna go with a Soviet approach. And I'm gonna ask, what Let's Talks? What are these Let's Talks you speak of? There never were any Let's Talks. Get this weird concept out of your head. Good lord. I mean, were they telling the actress to do this stuff, or is she just... Is that her natural state? I don't... Hi. I can't type. Hi!
I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
I didn't.
It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Why? Why do you feel... Why do you feel blue? Why do you feel blue? 89962. No. Why feel blue rent day? Rent day.
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
Yeah, I'm not retarded. Why do you feel sad about it though? I cannot ask her. I cannot... What is the point? There's no follow-up to it. There's no follow-up to it. She just feels sad. That's what she wanted to tell me. Like, she just wanted to share this with me. Can we click them actually? Let's try clicking. I cannot try clicking. Okay. Why do you feel sad? Does this work? Sad? Sad! No. You know anything about the paper spike? I don't know what this is about the paper spike. before you mention something beautiful, have you had any more blackouts? I think we can go with this line of questioning for now.
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today.
Hmm.
Do you want to come with me to the beach?
Beach? Yes. Yes, I will come with you to the beach. Why am I playing a keyboard-heavy game when my keyboard is, like, legitimately broken?
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If
You mean
ever
excited?
wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
No, I want to I want to be with you. I want to be with you. Please? Let's go together. I want to watch you dance. I want to watch you black out. Oh my god, my you double taps. She mentioned something beautiful and she said I wasn't ready yet, so let's see if I'm ready now.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere.
She's a fucking fish
I
woman!
head towards it because it's warm and glowing like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. Like I'm home. And then I wake up.
How did you break your keyboard? I spilled milk all over it. Legitimately. I'm a dummy. Home. There's follow-ups to this. There's lots of follow-ups. It's actually important. Sun.
It's so beautiful. It calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What does the dream mean, Doctor?
I don't know, lol. Light. Light. Okay, light is the same as sun. I don't know what it means. Maybe the dream is symbolic. Maybe the dream is made up. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something. I think the last one, right? She's searching for something. She's searching for love. And I'm right here. Oh my, look at her search though.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe I'm always searching for paradise or something.
Finally, Lambda understands how it feels to be us and ask questions from himself. The questions like, where are these mysterious and novel let's talks? Okay, I don't know anything about the paper spike yet. I don't want to ask about the paper spike. What if we can just hint this though? Hint. Hint. Maybe I should ask about the murder weapon. Do you know how Dekker was murdered?
Are we still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
Well, I am interested in you. I can't help it, man. Let's switch. Let's switch for now. I need to. Who the fuck is Professor Warwick? Where is he? Who are you?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Dekker?
Dekker is dead!
Is he really? Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
Okay. Adversary!
Dr. Dekker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me. Quantum theories.
Theories.
Do you really want to know?
No.
Dekker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well, it started with an experiment.
Oh, Jesus, dude, just keep talking. Experiment.
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
I think I have. I mean, I've played a lot of Japanese games. I'm pretty sure quantum suicide came up in one of them. Quantum suicide. What? Suicide. No, I haven't. No, I haven't heard of quantum suicide.
Quantum suicide is a thought experiment that tries to explain the many worlds theory.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at me blankly. I can see
No.
that you don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, I do understand. Again, the Japanese games.
Alternate universes.
Yes.
Essentially,
Actually,
if I were to shoot myself, then in some alternate universe, I'd still be alive. Now imagine if I could actually choose that universe. I'm taking a product off a supermarket shelf. Well, I simply applied that logic to something different.
what do you mean choosing it? As in, like, choose to shift into it or something? Like, is this Kotaro Uchikoshi? Did he write this game? Hey, Lambda, how's PoE 2 going for you? Oh, I haven't played in like 2 months or something. I'm waiting for them to patch it. I fizzled out a little. I also had getting sick and then losing the momentum and losing the mood and then getting sick again and having to work a lot and having to record stuff, having to play gachas. You know, I don't really have a lot of time to play games on my own. And when I do play them, I have to choose carefully which ones I play, basically. I want to watch you talk, but I need sleep for tomorrow's exam. Go to bed. Go to bed and have a nice exam, and if it doesn't work out, just quantum suicide. Don't suicide yourself, but quantum suicide the exam, if that works. It's the worst explanation of quantum immortality I've ever heard. Quantum immortality in the sense that you die and then you shift to the other universe, right? That's like... Is quantum immortality and quantum suicide basically the same? Just one is the departure and the other one is the arrival, pretty much. What? I forgot what he was saying. What did you apply the logic to?
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability. But then, I changed a parameter.
What did you change? Wait, we have alcohol in here? Or did you bring some with you? What did you change? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to drink alcohol at a therapist. Maybe it's just like some weird-ass dark brown apple juice. What parameter? I cannot tie. What parameter?
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Now, every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
I'm not sure that's how quantum anything works. Why gambling, though?
Why not gambling? My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon. She emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet. I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
Why didn't you quantum suicide your ex-wife then? Tell me about your wife.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me.
Oh my god, she's having one now.
She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science and we'd be
together forever.
It wasn't to be, though.
That's what this shit does to a man, you know? That's what it does. You know, when she leaves you. Did it bother you that you couldn't have children? And she's gonna say that, oh, no, well, she's pregnant now, so the problem wasn't with her. She just... I don't know.
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant.
Oh my god.
It wasn't a rocket scientist that was required, but a brain surgeon, it seems. I have considered putting that neurosurgeon onto his darkest timeline. But I'm not a killer, it would seem.
Darkest timeline. He's not a killer. Not a killer. Well, if you didn't know that Dekker was dead, I don't need to ask him about, like, Tell me about Dekker. What did you do on Valentine's Day? What a really rude question after what he just told me. Valentine's Day.
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mindstretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that, I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Jaya isn't my... I don't know, is she my secretary or my receptionist? Or isn't that basically the same thing? Jaya? My receptionist?
Oh, she's Dr. Dekker's
Assistant.
lovely assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session. Smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about my problem now?
You want to fuck Jaya, don't you? You want to kill Jaya, don't you? To be... No, wait. Wrong game. Okay, why did the experiment stop working? Or like, how did you notice that it stopped working? How... Can you elaborate more on your experiment, full stop?
Dr. Dekker killed it! And I can't get it back.
Up. How did he kill it? I guess is the next question. I was recently re-listening to the Utopia Chronicles. Quantum suicide took place in that. Is that like... What are the Utopia Chronicles? Can someone say that? Let's talk... Shit, no! Can someone just remind me of the Utopia Chronicles after the stream? I want to look it up. How did he kill it? What does it want me to ask? What did Dekker kill? Okay, fucking...
Well, my theory is quantum gap.
Yeah, I mean, that's
if
like a
the stakes
given.
are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Dekker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
It is literally just zero-time dilemma at this point, right? It's... I mean, the concept of shifting to begin with was flawed. The concept of like being able to choose which world you live in is like, it's a very delicate subject matter because it can just trivialize basically everything if you don't impose like a huge amount of rules and specific requirements on it. And the Lord knows I hate Uchikoshi ever since he released Zero Time Dilemma, right? If you don't know who Kotaro Uchikoshi is, then you're better off, basically. Except for maybe if you want to read Ever 17 and remember 11, then maybe 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, and then leave it at that, pretty much. Just don't pursue any other works of his, I would say. And the shift being this important and this prevalent in like Zero Time Dilemma is what also killed it for me pretty much, because it made things feel trivial instead of impactful. So the question is here, how trivial are they gonna set this up? I'm apparently also done with him, so like at this point, so... Or how many more weird quirks are they gonna include? Which ones are real? Or is this guy just genuinely crazy? Or maybe he has read like 1 too many Japanese visual novels. What's the Hangman's Paradox? I never read 999, remember 11. I liked ever 17. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If you liked ever 17 and you've read it, you can leave it at that, pretty much. Although I would argue that Remember 11 introduces some interesting concepts, but I don't think it's mandatory. I personally, I like for what it is, I like Remember 11 more, but Ever 17 is the better package. 999 is a great game on its own, and it's most likely, like for anyone who has ever read 999, if that was the first Uchikoshi, it will be their favorite. If you've read Ever 17 before, or Remember 11, you will see the parallels in 999, and it will feel a little bit stale. Although it's still great. It's still one of the best adventure games / visual novels like out there. Full stop. The fact that he was able to produce 4 really good games like that, and then he just shed it all down by going down the fucking AI route and doing the travesty that is Zero Time Dilemma. It is mind-boggling, really, but it really just shows you how much you need a proper team around you, not just one writer to make a game, pretty much. Except for indie visual novels, they somehow seem to pull it off with only the writers. I don't know. You remember nothing about it? 13 years ago? That's about how long it is for me, ever since I read Ever 17, I think. It might be time for a reread. I would record it, but the game is like 100 hours long or something. It's like really long. I remember some parts of it, and I definitely remember the true route. And it's just great. I remember the exhilarating feeling when the true route really unfolded, basically. And that is the important part, really. Like, remembering the feeling you had when you read it. Not like the details are not important. What's important is the experience you've had with it. Really, I think. I remember, and this is gonna sound weird because of the name of the game. I remember reading Remember 11 and feeling really stressed out. It was snowy and cold when I read it as well, and the game is set in like a very cold environment and a very oppressive environment. And I was reading it, and like, when I really get into something, especially like back then, like a decade ago, when I still had a lot of time on my hands, I was just binging this shit. I was like reading it for 12 hours straight or something. So you get a little bit delusional. At least I do when I play video games for that long. So that's why Remember 11 had this strong impact on me, because I felt almost paranoid when reading it. Surely Remember Kick the Can, riveting stuff. Was it? I think there's like one kick the can moment, which is like either a plot hole or just not explained at all in the game. That's what I remember. Otherwise, the videos of like, life science, and then like the number and stuff. That's what I remember about Ever 17 as well. It was great. It was great. Okay, so what's the Hangman's Paradox? Didn't I ask this just now? No. What's the Hangman's Paradox? I didn't click it. Click it.
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death. Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week, but it will be a surprise. Well, which day do you think you'll be executed?
I don't know, Monday?
Well, Monday does seem likely, yes. Because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then Tuesday won't be a surprise. But if you're sure that it's Monday, then that won't be a surprise either, will it? Dekker tricked me.
Is that a real concept, the Hangman's Paradox, being surprised about when you're being killed? What is it supposed to like... What's it supposed to mean? How did he trick you?
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all.
Oh my
of
god.
Now,
He
this
yipped
seems
you.
unlikely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working. But in me,
Mm-hmm.
he made me doubt myself. And then it happened.
You lost it all.
Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
You done goofed, mate. You done goofed. Why would Dekker hate you becoming rich and powerful, though?
Honestly? Well, I think he feared quantum physics. He didn't like things being explained in terms of science. Almost as if he'd have preferred chaos.
Yeah, that's what the other professor told us, right? Chaos? Chaos? Chaos is here. I need to kill chaos. The fuck is that? Where's my phone? Give me a moment. Give me a quick moment. Alright. What's Mindstretch Outreach? That's the thing he was in Valentine's Day, right?
He's full of poor kids with very capable minds. I did give them a talk on quantum tunneling once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table for any of them, though.
That's very cynical. What's quantum tunneling?
Oh, you're going to have to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia.
And can I quantum tunnel to Mariana's
I'd love to
armpits
tell
or
you, but,
something?
I am paying you by the hour. Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there.
Oh my, that's just thrown in there for good measure. Fuck off. Let's talk about your problem.
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
I need more money.
I need money!
Sure, I've run out of money for my research.
Give me money!
An opportunity has arisen.
Like a 20-year-old reference now, isn't it? Wait, not quite 20-year-olds. Please, I need the money! Jesus. What research? What research first? First and foremost.
Quantum gambling. It's a pet project. It's got nothing to do with work.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't have significant amounts of money to lose, then there won't be enough jeopardy for the experiment to work.
I mean, if it really worked like that, then anytime anyone ever went all in, they would always quantum suicide. What makes you think that you're special and you can quantum suicide at will? Who do you work for?
Well, the Ministry of Defense, of course. Guns aren't going to win the next war. Quantum physics is.
I'm not sure about that. Like, I'm really not sure about the fact that quantum physics is gonna win us the next war. You know what's gonna win us the next war? Propaganda. What opportunity has arisen?
A very wealthy group of individuals have offered to pay me a very large sum of money if I attend their next private soiree. They don't want a talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
Is he gonna shoot himself? What sort of practical demonstration?
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette.
Wait, dude.
I am
Dude.
worried because of what Dr. Dekker said. But,
6?
Well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose. What do you think, Doctor? Should I take them up on their offer?
6 rounds of Russian roulette. Do you know how many... 1 million cigarettes. Do you know how many bullets there are in a revolver, dude? Give me a moment. I need to write secretary. Okay. Take the offer. Do not take the offer. Don't. I mean, he's gonna accuse me of being like a Dekkerist, right? If I say don't take the offer. Maybe we can get more information if we say take the offer. At the same time, we're losing a client. But a client lost is a new client gained, and the new client could be on the level of like Mariana. I would quantum anything to be with her. Yes, take the offer.
Splendid. I can't lose, Doctor. Let me demonstrate.
What the fuck was that? What was that? You will write this down? She's not wearing shoes again. What was his name again? Warwick, right? Warwick didn't kill himself. Can you spin the chamber between shots? You would re-randomize the cylinder between rounds. Is that how it works? I thought you well, if you play Russian roulette with two people, you randomize it once, and then you go alternate and shoot, right? So it's gonna hit one eventually. You don't re-randomize because that would mean that there is a possibility of both getting out alive, and that would like sour the mood really. If he appears tomorrow alive, it will be quite a conundrum. It will be quite a quantum conundrum. Jaya. Warwick. Tell me about Warwick. Professor Warwick. Doesn't want to. Hi, Jaya.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it.
Oh.
I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Dekker?
Who did he home visit? Who did Dekker visit?
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me.
What? That's not what I asked.
We had a connection. It's gone now, though. You can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
Jaya? Are you okay? Are you okay, Jaya? Okay. Maybe Mariana's interested in a home visit. I think so. Should we ask her, can I visit your home?
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment.
Investment?
You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
Oh no, I am. Apparently I already asked for your home address without being aware of it. Investment?
Aren't we all your investments, Doctor? All the time, all the energy you've invested in us?
Oh, I would invest
Seeing
in
how
you,
we're
alright.
doing, making sure we're growing correctly?
Oh, I would. Oh my god, Jesus! This game is giving me too many innuendos. Are you growing? Something's growing for me. Are you growing?
He called it aversion therapy. Whenever I felt the urge to go to the sea, he would do something unpleasant.
Oh my. Okay, I feel a little bit bad now. I have to say. What did he do? What did Dekker do? Unpleasant.
I don't know what you'd call it, but it was unpleasant for me.
Did he, like, stuff your guilt or something, fish woman? I don't know what you'd call it, but it was unpleasant for you. Can you describe what he did? Maybe I should ask about the murder weapon. Murder weapon. She said that she doesn't know.
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing.
Oh.
I guess someone thought they weren't getting
Maybe
value
she
for
does know.
money.
You mentioned checks?
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it.
As long as she
Oh,
bounced, I
my checks
guess.
are fine though, don't worry.
You have money problems?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
Being a beautiful woman must be... it must genuinely be, like, easy mode if you're able to play into it. Like, I'm pretty sure not all beautiful women live life on easy mode, but, like, if you know how to use it, it is a cheat code to be looking like that. I thought you didn't drink, by the way. I cannot call it out on, like, the paradox. The game has specifically told me that I can call people out on lies, but I don't know how to do it. Do you often go to bars and restaurants?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Can I let her spin? I get the impression that with that these are demons torturing us in hell. But if this is what hell looks like, then fucking kill me now. Honestly. Like, she might... Well, then again, if this is what hell looks like, to be taunted like this by a beautiful woman that just ticks all your boxes, but you're never able to attain it. It's basically like real life. You just like crowds, but visit nightclubs. Here we go. That's like a paradox.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different.
They are
The
impersonal,
lights
right?
are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Slink?
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club,
I'm sorry?
and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
Seeing what? Seeing what? Well, so she kisses random dudes and they start following her. She's either a siren or a succubus. Two concepts I've proposed before. Where do people follow you? Into the sea, I guess. To the beach.
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
Do they... Oh my god, she is feeding the old ones. Do they follow you into the sea? Do they follow you to the beach? Do they follow you to the beach? Do they... Maybe I have to write it with, like, they follow you into the water. Oh, I cannot. What happens after people follow you?
It depends where they follow me.
Mm-hmm.
If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
It's a little bit creepy, like the door banging. I mean, I would bang her door, but what do you mean they disappear?
They don't just disappear into thin air. I think they return to the place I found them.
You found them.
I've not run into the same person twice.
It's a weird way to put it. Finding people. You okay with men buying you drinks?
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Like I'm getting a good nature vibe right now from you. Why are you good natured?
Don't you think I'm sweet, Doctor?
You're spicy. Yes, you are sweet.
I think you're falling for me, Doctor. Don't let that get in the way of helping me.
Love you. Okay, do people ever follow you home? She answered this. They bang on the door.
Yes. They follow me home.
They're banging.
They're silent. It's like a trance.
Very 90s trance. 90s, early 2000s. Do they follow you to bed? I guess she lets them in.
There was one guy. A real gym buddy. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing. Nothing I did would stop him just staring at me.
I can relate.
It was creepy. I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
It's like getting NPCs to follow you. Like a weird escort thing. And then you need to like nudge them to a specific place. And you get them stuck again. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing home visits, by the way.
I can't afford any more sessions, so it sounds like you'll be paying. That's a date, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes.
I'm not sure that's appropriate.
Yes, it's a date. Yes, please, it's a date. Yes, it's a date. Yes, it's a date. I don't care if it's not appropriate. I love you. Can we hint? Do the people following her remain silent? Yes, they do. Do they remain silent? And she answered this before as well.
I don't talk to them, they don't talk to me.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's go to... Do we go back to Jaya? No, let's go to Nathan. Nathan. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Nathan?
The burned Hannah's rocking chair.
Good.
The day moved
Good
forward.
job.
It was a good choice.
Good job. You're gonna run out of things to
I'm not sure I've got
burn.
much left of hers now.
Yeah.
I've burnt most of it, or given it away, just to make the days move forward. There was a moment when I was attacking a Salvation Army bin. But I gave
What?
in.
You were what? Why were you doing that? I think your problem's gonna solve itself as soon as there's nothing left to burn, my friend. I think you're gonna be able to move on at all times. Salvation Army bin?
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin.
Oh.
Like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Did you read the diary, by the way? Should we talk about Hannah? Let's talk about the diary real
I
quick.
read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago.
Did you ever mention
I must have
something
accidentally
about being
dropped
run
some
over?
clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me,
Oh god.
that she was going to break off the engagement,
Oh no.
that she didn't love me anymore.
Oh, dude. Good riddance. You know, shit, you regretted it. That is the worst thing you can read. Your dead girlfriend writing that she doesn't love you anymore. Like, this is gonna fuck you up for life, dude. Oh, shit. Should we talk about it?
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
No, let's do. Come on.
Thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh, pardon me. Like I got excited. Did you date anyone? Did you date someone?
I signed up for a dating website. It's a bit easy, to be honest. If I message something they don't like, I change it on the day replays.
Oh my god.
It's not
You-
very honest.
You're cheating. You're cheating, dude. Impressive, though. That's how you should do it. Why isn't it honest?
If I'm being honest, I'd probably rather ask out one of the patients I've seen here.
If he mentions Mariana.
The friendly redhead with the accent.
Oh, fuck off, dude. She's mine. No. No. Not Mariana. Leave Mariana alone. No. Just no. I'm not gonna share her. Like maybe once or something if she's into it, but no. No, never actually. What can you tell me about Dekker? If you don't want to talk about Hannah, can we talk about Dekker then?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
No, that's just securing your workplace and your job for the future. What problems did Dekker give you?
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
Can you elaborate? Also, didn't Bryce, was it Bryce? Also mentioned that Dekker cursed him. So Dekker was making his patients worse. What was Dekker crazy?
I think that he possibly cursed other people, a bit like he cursed me.
Mm.
Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Oh man, I wish I had some power over some of you, yeah. How did he curse you?
Curse. Well, remembered. I was hoping you'd forget. It's gonna sound
You just
crazy.
mentioned it.
Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
Again, that's why I think that as soon as you're done with Hannah, you're able to move on. Why did you believe Dekker?
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
Demonstration?
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame.
What?
There was no flame. And then there was. He was holding a flame in his
Oh,
hand.
wait.
Out of nowhere.
Wait, there's a flame in your hand,
He
dude.
tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
There was a flame there. There was a flame.
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't.
Am I going
For some
crazy?
reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I
Did you
pretended
just
that
curse me?
hypnosis had worked.
The fuck? What did Dekker want you to forget?
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore.
Hmm?
So I got basic therapist.
What's a basic the rapist?
He told me lots of people get depression. To
They
become
do.
more active, see more people.
That's the cure.
And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Oh. I can give you Jaya. You can keep her. I don't need Jaya. You can have Jaya.
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
Do you like Jaya? Doesn't want to say. You didn't see a flame? Oh, I am going crazy then. That's just swell, isn't it? The question is, did I actually imagine it? Am I really gonna have to look at the footage after the stream to see if I'm genuinely crazy, or are you gaslighting me? Oh my god, give me a second, like I'm being called. Alright, how am I gonna do that? I need to go. What's happening today? Not a lot anymore. I think I'm gonna have to abort this right now. Sorry everyone, Babby just woke up and Secretary can't take over. Yeah. How about we continue this on Saturday? Like, I'm sorry to say, but like I don't know how long it will take to get Babby back to sleep. So that's the problem. I'll just keep this short. Bye everyone. Bye. Sorry again, like bye. I'm gonna have to stop the recording. Bye YouTube.